Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Slammin Saturdays, presented by New England Wrestling Alliance and ZOP Gaming. I'm Adam.
I'm the Fat Jedi.
I'm Yikes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. It's time. Let's kick things off with some tag team action.
Phantasm.
All the way to the ring.
Gazan and Nightmare.
At a combined weight of 542 pounds.
Gundam, Namari,
and
coming out to
Nightmare,
get their tag
the
team
Dangerous
feet wet.
Alliance.
That's always a mixed bag of tricks with these two. They're a dangerous pair, but sometimes it's just not vibing for them lately. We just don't see the cohesion we used to in them.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just getting my notes together over here.
Daily, always prepared for the broadcast.
Absolutely ready and prepared when we're ready to go. They'll be taking on Heroes for Hire tonight.
There we go. He's got the card.
Finally figured out which one I was on. Looking at one from like a couple weeks ago and going, wait, Phantasm didn't kick off this show.
Heroes from Hire. Now, we've seen kind of a darker turn of events for these two. They're going a bit anti-hero.
They decided to join the DC universe.
620 pounds.
Yeah, seriously.
And Luke
So
Carl,
they
the
employed some dirty
iconic
tactics of
duo.
late, so it's interesting to see how are they like just F it and let's take it to them and play by the bad guys' rules, or are we dealing with multiverse things here again?
I think you have to fight fire with fire.
Sometimes, as Yikes said, step it up fire for fire.
Been hanging out with the Punisher too much, these two.
Flesh Lantern and Luke Kaji.
The face man of the team.
Why? Why did you have It's just Luke Cage.
Luke Kage?
Oh, he's not Japanese.
He's anime. He's joining the anime team squad.
I'm excited to watch Iron Fist make a Flesh Lantern tonight.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You know that it's probably going to be Phazon that's going to be that happening to him.
Listen,
All right.
Gundam has a
Kick it
chance.
off.
Breath is taken out immediately.
Take a drink.
Oh,
Nightmare backs off Iron Fist.
puts
into
him
the
up
corner.
top.
Oh, and Iron Fist fights right back.
Luke Cage and Gazan just keep missing each other. It's a strange dance back in the back of the ring.
Oh, Luke Cage wraps up.
Oh, but reversed by Gazan.
Iron Fist in full control of Nightmare, up on the shoulders.
Neckbreaker.
And a quick reversal followed by his charging knee to
Fisto
Gazan's
in
face.
control.
Because he's got that glow. He's just got the glow.
Iron Fist is just decimating Phantasm.
Oh, Nightmare sweeps the leg.
Ducks under, reverses Iron Fist. Over Luke Cage. Back to Iron Fist with a huge spear.
Not sure what Gazan did back there, though.
I think his move got interrupted by the sudden spear of Nightmare.
Iron Fist to the top for some reason. Gets launched.
Gets a package pickup there. Woo! He had a grip.
That was Nightmare, not Iron Fist. I can't believe you.
Yeah, I know that.
Luke Cage dropping Gazan hard.
Iron Fist still taking it to Nightmare.
Heroes for Hire not screwing around tonight. Iron Fist with a reverse and quick right. Up and over the ropes.
Goes up.
Oh, all the way over.
up, sweeps the leg, grabs it.
Takes Iron Fist down and works the leg.
Oh, nice. Works the knee. That's a good one.
Luke Cage back in with authority.
Nightmare E goes back after Iron Fist.
Oh, dropped him like a sack of potatoes right behind Gazan. Drops him hard. Heroes from Higher in charge again.
Nightmare grabbed Luke's foot.
They got words going on between them.
Iron Fist right in on it. Oh, Luke Cage hung up on the rope. Oh, he just kicked him in the jimmy.
Fist still
Catches
able
him.
to get there.
Brings him up, plants him on top of Luke. Up and over. Iron Fist can't be stopped. Except for a fireman's carry. That did certain. Oh,
What was
Nightmare.
slipped.
Clearly with a head injury.
Continues to try to save Gazan, but absolutely failing at it.
Gazan with a quick kip up.
Oh,
This is his opportunity. Iron Fist just looks at him.
goes for the Superman and gets punished.
With a reverse DDT.
Nightmare and Guzman in the ring. Iron Fist by himself.
Luke Cage has kind of left him in there.
Oh,
Luke Cage going to the top rope. Ref gets knocked down again.
oh! Luke Cage on top of the ref and Iron Fist.
Remember to take a drink for the ref going down.
Easy, Arthur Morgan. We got a match going on.
Iron Fist with the pin.
Oh!
rope break.
Break.
Luke Cage with a powerful fist to Guzman's face. Just the one.
Nightmare trying to break the arm of Iron Fist.
He gets him up on the shoulders. Iron Fist reverses into a DDT. And a Hurricanrana for Gazan. Iron Fist is
Just
showing
on
the skills.
fire. Oh, showing off. Gazan blocks the Iron Fist, kicks him into Jimmy, drops the knee, and gives him a smack to remind him.
I think he's going for a drop kick here.
Oh,
Well, Luke Cage is not doing anything to protect his partner. Fajon taking
Launches Cage
Luke
into
out of
flipped
there.
around.
Oh,
Lands.
he uses Iron Fist's own move there. Ref goes in for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Holy stramoly, they actually pulled it off.
They came back and stole Iron Fist's move and put him down with it.
Damn.
Out of nowhere. Heroes from Higher absolutely dominating this match right up until the end.
The exact end, too. Luke almost had a pin.
Once Kage
Iron
got
Fist
launched to the outside.
right there.
This was the beginning of the end right here. And
That.
boom, with the Kamehameha, goes for the pin.
Ref a little slow on the count.
Luke Cage totally incapacitated outside.
And that's it. Phantasm moves on. They're going to be taking
Here
on
are
the
your
Double B Ranchers next week at Autumn Annihilation.
Good luck to them. They don't need it against those boys. Unbelievable pull-out victory tonight.
They
Again,
earned.
always a team to be worried about.
Absolutely. They earned their shot at the Tag Team Championships. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a singles match going on here.
Hot singles action.
That's right.
Singles in your area. Omo Taquito.
Baki is going to be taking on Biff Stryker this week.
Making
Wow.
his way to the ring.
What-
accompanied
all
by
right, what
Demon.
happened? What did Baki
And
say?
representing
What did he
Northern
do?
I
Who did
don't
he
know.
sleep
Tokyo,
with?
Japan,
All I know is
weighing
that
in at
Biff
360
has asked Zop
pounds.
Club, the OGs, to come to the ring with him to Well, for him to teach Baki a lesson.
Okay, yeah, this is clearly a message. The commander-in-chief, as it were, does not come out of the office.
Not very often.
And, like, seriously, like, did he bring him the wrong coffee? I mean,
don't
there has
know.
to be something.
Something happened, and Biff is... He
He's
wants
screwing
some
around with
action
the
in the
portal?
ring with Baki.
He might have screwed around with the portal.
Maybe.
You can't screw around with the backdoor portal. Biff has warned people
And
about
his
that.
opponent,
And that's right,
accompanied
still
by
wearing the
Adam,
Universal
the
Championship
total
because he has
package,
never actually
Dave
lost it.
Lee,
Well, except for that one time.
Lee. And from Bangor, Maine, weighing in
She's
at
flabbergasted by Bill's
250
presence.
pounds,
Yeah,
the
there's a
WWE
strong aura coming down the ramp
Universal
right now.
Champion, Lord
Matty
Big
Sneakers
Ham.
apologizes for his gas. He had, he had
Yeah,
tacos.
Whatever. Biff has asked some old friends, some of his original, recruits to come out here with him. Biff doesn't even try to show off for the crowd. He's just like, I'm a lazy flex.
I own this place, literally.
I do the booking.
Beer's on me.
But if you
Earl
get
heard
a
it.
drop on me.
Yeah.
Alright,
Excuse me.
Biff's looking
Oh,
to
flip
beef
this
with
ham.
Biff
Baki.
immediately-
Royal greeting right off the bat.
Biff just putting the boots to Baki.
Daly working his way over towards Oma,
Oh!
slaps him in the back. Matty Sneakers
Chasing Oma around out there.
talking crap outside the ring.
Biff spikes the heel.
Biff is already peeling Baki apart layer by layer like an onion.
Daly continue to swing wildly at Oma,
Oh!
who wants none of it.
Biff with a super knee strike there. Oh, Baki finally fighting back.
Starts working ahead with Biff.
Oh
While
my.
Zop Club
Just-
continues to pester Oma Takeda, the ref does not care.
No, not at all. Clearly, Anime Senshi has done something wrong here. They've made some choices.
Oh, swings Baki around, plants him.
Biff showing off his power.
Just slapping the crap out of Oma outside.
Just slapping him.
Matty Sneakers grabbing the stairs. What is going on inside and outside of the ring?
Baki fighting back. Putting Biff down on a single knee. Biff is setting something. Oh
Matty
my
Sneakers
God!
misses and lays out Daly.
What the hell is going on here?
It's Bedlam here at Nua tonight.
This is only the second match of the night.
You can
Biff
always
Striker
expect.
with a huge right hand
Daly.
to Baki.
Oh, hits Daly again with the steps.
Daly finally gets some shots back.
Biff goes for the pin.
Ref, slow to count. 1, 2, 3.
Absolute madness here
Baki's
tonight.
arm was under the rope that time.
You gonna
This-
call a rope break on Biff Striker?
This was clearly a message not to mess up Biff Striker's coffee order.
Exactly. Like right there, his hand is under the rope. It's breaking the rope. That's for crying out loud. This ref,
The ref just wanted it to
Here is
end.
your winner.
he saw what was going on the outside.
Zop Club continuing to stare down Oma Takeda outside the ring. What did we just
I don't
witness?
know.
What was this?
I don't know.
The sign says it all. You're crazy. Lord Bigham coming out and putting the SmackDown for the SmackDown's sake, apparently.
He just needed to.
Handed out some Biffs to Baki.
Yes. Welcome back from commercial, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a Big Ham qualifying match.
Big Ham!
That's right, Doctor Fear taking on TA. Both of them have just been decimating their opponents coming into this.
Yeah, we're seeing a darker side of people coming out. Dr. Fear has lived up to his namesake and been terrifying. You know, it is the spooky season, and he may be drawing some power, some superhero villainy stuff like that. Either
possibly.
way, he's been taking people apart.
All I know is whoever wins this is going to have a hell of a time with Trog.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The big blue beast has found his niche.
Yeah.
He knows what he likes, and hurting people is definitely it.
With or without guns.
Yeah, they still will not let him bring his pickaxe out.
No.
That's just over the top. He can have a chair, he can have a bat.
You can have a sledgehammer.
And speaking of baseball bats,
Here comes
TA doesn't even let him get out of his stance.
Uses the smoke as cover. Dr. Fear takes off.
He's
Can't see
running
anything
away.
with that hood on.
Wants none of it.
And the
Ref
ref
isn't
is taken
taken out.
out.
Take a drink.
Oh,
TA finally catches him.
Dr. Fear sets up. Oh,
Fast move.
and just poses. TA fighting
Side
right
kick.
back, though.
kick again. Spinning kick to the side of the head.
TA is already targeting Dr. Fear's head.
Oh,
Back and forth.
They continue their fight.
up.
Spins him out and plants him across the knee.
Right on his ribs. Dr. Fear in pain on the ground. TA poses.
Ref's gonna finally ring that bell. Dr. Fear take his jacket off.
Oh, goes for another kick but misses.
Hits him with the elbow, though.
Oh, stunner!
Fear
hip
right
up.
back up. He grabs the bat, takes a practice swing.
TA strips it.
Dr. Fear strips it right back.
TA making a wise retreat.
Taking a moment on the outside, hyping himself up.
Dr. Fear patiently biding his time. May have just made a tactical
That
error.
was a terrible error.
TA strips the bat, goes
Now-
back inside.
Now he's got the high ground
Dr. Fear just looks at him, goes under the apron.
and gets knocked over, and then
Punished with the bat.
that shot to
Oh.
another shot from the bat.
Picks him
TA
up.
Not screwing around tonight.
Throws him in the
no,
corner.
Here we go. No.
Is he looking for a quick finish? This is how you get a quick finish.
Apparently, that one's for little Becca in the front row.
That was a quick decision to put him through that barricade.
Super early in the match. TA's not screwing around out here.
Absolutely, just using momentum and just taking it to Dr. Fear.
Continuing the beat down. Oh!
Misses with the first, but follows through.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, face to the knee.
TA just being savage.
Absolutely destroying Fear here. Oh, continues to just beat
work
him
those
down.
ribs. Oh,
Shot to the face.
Posing like a trophy.
Right to little Becky in the front row. I mean, she doesn't like Fear, so it's a good thing.
yeah.
Oh! Spear into that ring post.
The explosive power on that spear.
How is
Just-
Dr. Fear still going?
Oh, man, this has been so one-sided. What has happened?
Oh, donk.
TA eats the post.
Is this where the Fear finally strikes
Oh.
back? No. TA continues on. Oh, never mind. A little back and forth.
Puts him
into
against
the
the barricade.
Tries to set something up here.
Yeah, he
Oh, he's
sizes
just
him
putting
up.
him into it.
Oh,
Dr. Fear able to revert. Nope.
Nope. He
Kick
does
to the
not
side of
have
the
the
knee.
power.
takes off. Jay
Both
follows
men
him
back
right
in the ring.
Oh!
Ref is taken out as well as Dr. Fear.
Take a drink. And TA picks the ref up off and dusts him off.
Sorry about that, sir.
Wow.
That was one of the nicest things I've seen anybody do in
Oh.
New, I think.
TA comes back with
Wow.
a clothesline.
Dr. Fear can just not seem to get any momentum going at all.
Not at all.
Russian leg sweep. This is a heavy drinking
Take
episode.
a drink.
What happens if somebody helps the referee up? Is that
It is an unprecedented event here,
Yes.
Nua.
Finish your drink.
Yeah.
You know what? Get another one.
Oh!
To the outside. TA
The
continues.
absolute shellacking continues. Dr. Fear just hanging on by pure resiliency alone.
TA gets him
This
up.
could do it. This could do it
This
right
could do
here.
it.
Packages him up. Right into the stairs. He's still not out. Oh.
Top of the head off
God.
the stairs.
not enough to keep Dr. Fear down, though?
He should be dead.
How did he just roll? Oh, immediately
Takes
taken
out
out by
Fear's
the knees
leg.
again.
TA won't let him even get away from him.
TA looking to end this. Into the corner.
He's
Here
doing
we go.
it. One more.
Oh, he
There
just
it
shouted
is.
out.
Straight through.
But it's not enough.
Still not enough.
The crowd in absolute disbelief. The ref has not called it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Dr. Fear's trying to stagger to his feet up onto those stairs.
Instead, just gets more kicks from
Boot
TA.
after boot.
And now Dr. Fear is just running away.
He's hoping to use the ref as a meat shield.
Grabs the bat and runs away. TA is just stalking him from the outside.
Dr. Fear just biding his time, trying to catch his breath.
TA calling him out.
Dr. Fear then decides to leave. The ref goes back in.
TA up to the top.
Dr. Fear, a standoff happens.
Shoots a shot.
And
lands
nails
it.
it.
Leg drop from the top rope. Still not enough to put Dr. Fear away.
Dr. Fear spins him around.
He's got
Throws him
something
out.
set up here.
Throws him to the outside.
Here he comes. Through the
Whoa.
ropes. DDT.
Unbelievable how he even can possibly be able to do that at this point in the match.
No
TA
idea.
is stunned.
Fear grabs that bat again.
Pops out. Now he's coming after TA.
TA dodges.
Dodges again.
Oh,
Not the third
drilled.
time.
Strips the bat.
Oh, Dr. Fear unable to get away, rolls out.
Somehow dodges it
Evades
twice.
again. Oh, bad move.
Not
off
bad.
the
Reads him
top
like
of
a
the ropes,
book.
but rolls out and decides to talk smack. This is gonna hurt. TA. Yep,
Nope,
there it is.
He waited.
There it is.
He
Drops
gave him
the
his
bat.
monologue.
Again. Dr. Fear right back to his feet, though.
TA up and over.
Pushes him away. Dr. Fear runs again. Bro bump.
Oh, TA with a
Superman
Superman
punch.
punch. Beautifully executed. Picks him up. Oh,
Spinning
kick to
back
the
kick.
stomach.
It's just down to a brawl
Oh,
right now.
no.
He's
TA
going
puts it
for the
back
hat
in the corner
trick.
again. Oh, he's got it.
Let's go for 3.
Please.
Will 3 be
Little
enough?
Billy,
It
that's
is!
for you.
Put it on record. 3 barricades is what it takes to.
And a
men's-
ref pickup.
Yeah.
What has just happened here tonight? TA in full glory and momentum, just dominating Dr. Fear the entire night.
The weird part is except for that. Most of these highlights were Dr. Fear. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
That's one.
God,
3
he
whole
put up a
barricade
fight.
Your
shots.
winner goes
And he's back up already.
Wow.
The ref called it. He was like, no, we're done here.
Enough.
Any more
You're
and it's
gonna
permanent
die.
injury. Congratulations, TA. Oh, the Reaper's coming out to the ring. He's got something to say.
He can talk. That his boys.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's got a surprisingly Finnish accent.
All right. Wonder what he's gonna say.
Haista vittu! Haista vittu! Haista vittu! Perkelettä sinä mies saatana runtta!
Anybody got a translator?
I don't have anyone translating this. I'm sorry. That's why we have that as the card.
Älä leitit perkele Jeesusta isommin.
It's very
Well,
passionate. Okay,
Dave
apparently
Love's come
Dave
out
Love
here.
understands him, or he just wants him to shut up.
Probably
The
woke him up
size
from
of
his
these
nap.
two. Good golly, can the ring even take this?
I don't know, but here we go. Dave Love right away.
No monologue, straight into a backbreaker.
Dave Love is not wasting time. He's ticked off that the Reaper's beaten him in the past.
Plants the repair.
Now, I did hear that Biff Stryker has decided that all 6 men that are arguing over the title right now will be facing off against each other next week at Autumn Annihilation.
Dave Love
Biff is
just
crazy.
continuing.
He loves the damage.
Huge haymaker puts Dave Love back into the corner.
And Reaper's got words for him right away. Another shot. Dave Love
That
back
was
up.
an inappropriate offer right there.
I think it was. Fast hands from the big man. Clothesline from the Reaper.
The ref actually thinks he's getting in the brass balls on this ref. I'll give him that.
Yeah. And a stare down. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. That's right, it's the Chowder Championship match.
Chowder Championship.
Not to dragging this out, but here comes the spiky
Making
one
his way
himself.
to the ring
That's right, he's thrown
from
his
the
hat in the
pits of
ring. He's
hell,
ready to get some
weighing
action.
in at 309
Oh, fuck you, Yanks. That was awesome.
You know, sometimes these jokes, they just don't land properly, but it's okay. We forgive him.
Dragon, absolutely no stranger to the Chowder Championship. He's had that belt strapped on a couple of times.
He certainly has. And he's going to be taking on Iron Fist and the champion, Raw B, this week.
Iron Fist back out again tonight
Absolutely.
after
All these gentlemen are
getting
just
the
looking.
upset of losing to Phantasm.
Just out of the blue right at the end.
I have a feeling he's going to be a little irritable
He
for
might
this
be
match.
a little angry.
He lost to his own move.
I'd be pissed.
Yup.
Especially since I've never been, if I've never really been able to hit it.
Yes, Daly, we all know you're never able to hit it. But anyways, talking about the match, and
This match is brought to you by your grandmama's clam.
Chowder.
And it's a favorite of crackers everywhere, just like your Grandpappy's Cheesy Balls. The show is not brought to you by your Grandpappy's Cheesy Balls, though.
Gravity wins.
and his opponents. First,
And coming
from
out,
Harlem, New
the
York,
champ,
There you go.
weighing in
Robbie.
at 220
Wait,
pounds,
what?
the
Oh, yeah. Why is
Northern
Robbie coming out
Atlantic
second?
United
He doesn't
States
care.
Champion, the Samurai Bobby.
This is what happens when you pregame with Uncle Freddy. You just like, what, me? All right.
He's like, the chowder's coming. I gotta
Strutting
go.
himself out. He doesn't have his traditional cup of Woo Aid with him.
No, he does not. He accidentally left it in the back.
He's all business right now.
He doesn't want to spill it on the belt.
Because nobody wants a sloppy clam belt.
No, they do not.
Nobody wants a slippery clam belt.
A little moist, but not slippery.
Crowd on its feet, pumped up. Robbie ready to rock and roll.
Has a cool neck tattoo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Neck tattoos are cool.
Yeah.
Just ask people who have neck tattoos.
As a man with a neck tattoo, I can agree that neck tattoos are cool.
I have my entire neck done. It's meant to look like I have skin.
It doesn't look very realistic, but
I know.
Need to get that touched up, and out comes Iron Fist.
Fisto, the Flesh Lantern.
Oh, and he of course has to have his pyro. That's why he came out last.
Okay.
All right.
And
Makes sense.
From New York, weighing in at
Iron Fist
220
always makes the
pounds,
biggest entrance,
Iron.
He does.
even when it's an exit.
Fuck you, Jedi. Fuck you.
Now he comes. Probably still hurt from the match earlier because he didn't get out completely unscathed.
Honestly, I think it was more of his feelings were hurt in the last match.
Absolutely pissed. Wants that clam belt back.
Oh, here comes more pyro.
Glad he can pay for this all himself.
And it's just raining down on the audience.
Yeah, Arlene had to station a fire extinguisher right next to her at all times because that Aquanet will just go up in a heartbeat.
It will. Dragon, Robbie. Oh, Robbie has no F's to give right now. And Iron Fist. And here we go.
Everybody going right after Iron Fist.
I mean,
Dragon just pummeling him.
quote unquote weakest of the group right now.
Robbie just minding his own.
Swings in. Oh, Dragon catches him.
Makes the mistake of stepping in. Robbie
Hits them
catches
both.
Iron Fist, takes Dragon off his feet.
Gives him a fast hand. Iron Fist taking Robbie to the ground.
Oh, kick to the back of the head.
And manages Iron Fist, dumps him out of the ring, folds him right between the ropes.
Hits him hard with that knee. Robbie with an uppercut.
Oh, and Iron Fist evades. Dragon hunting under the apron for a hope and a prayer, comes up with a table.
Robbie taking it to Iron Fist, but Iron Fist reverses.
Dragon setting up shop outside.
Robbie and Iron Fist continue their battle inside the ring. Pele kick from Iron Fist.
Drops Robbie straight to the ground.
Iron Fist has been quite acrobatic, and Dragon setting up the Home Depot shop outside. Not
Dragon,
brought to you by Home Depot.
I think, was under the impression that this was a TLC match, which it's not.
It's not.
Iron
Iron
Fist has
Fist
no-
reminds him of that.
Dragon just starts throwing everything in. Oh! Dragon nailed with the table while Robbie looks for something under the apron.
Iron Fist goes back inside.
Oh,
Dragon
meets
catches
Robbie
Robbie
all the way
unaware.
around.
Iron Fist up and over.
Just barely catches Dragon with that one. Now Robbie to the top rope. He misses.
Dragon out.
Iron Fist with the swift kicks to the face.
Just
on Robbie.
literally kicks him in the face.
There was no technique about that. That was just kicking somebody in the face.
Quickly evades Dragon.
Dragon reverses.
Dragon gets out of the way while Robbie hurts Iron Fist.
Iron Fist rolls to the
Oh,
outside.
knee drop. Stretches out that back.
Dragon.
Dragon just taking Raw B to task.
Move after move right now.
Iron Fist slowly getting to his feet.
Iron Fist poses for the crowd, and the ref is knocked down.
Big drink. Iron Fist in on Raw B. Dragon looked like he was trying to get the ref again.
Oh,
Dragon
takes
gets them
everybody
both.
out.
Dragon
And
last
Robbie
man
to the
standing.
outside.
Robbie taking a quick little nap.
Shoulder
Iron
check
Fist.
sends Dragon down, catching the boots.
Oh, Iron Fist deflects.
Iron Fist fights back. But
Fist to
Dragon.
the face. Oh,
Dragon
fast
with the fast
hands.
hands.
It's just one hand. He doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, lands on
Dragon.
top of Iron Fist.
Able to evade Raw B. Dragon pops out the ring.
Another
Pele kick.
Pele kick. Putting Raw B right on his butt.
Oh, but he launches Iron Fist away.
Dragon comes out with the bat. Drops Iron Fist.
Robbie drops
Robbie shoulder
Dragon.
checks.
Neck breaker.
The action tonight. is
Dragon goes
abs-
after the ref again.
Continues.
He likes seeing people take drinks. Whoa!
Over Raw B.
The
What a
flight
spectacle.
of Iron Fist there.
Oh, Robbie answers though.
Robbie gets the bat. Oh, right to the midsection. Another Pele
Wow.
kick. Hey, Robbie's head is not.
Oh, Raw B with a fast kick.
Brings him around. Oh,
Iron
catches
Fist.
the fist though.
Dragon finally to his feet.
Combo. Dragon puts the ladder inside.
That ladder's been kicked out of the ring before.
It was thrown out of the ring.
Like, willing to bet Iron Fist is going to do it again. Yep. Throws it out of the ring.
Dragon hitting Raw B with the friggin' table.
Just gently nudging him with it.
Iron Fist up and over.
I think he missed.
I don't know who connected with what there. Iron Fist back in the ring. Dragon has the ladder. I mean, no. He's got the table.
Now he's
Dragon.
gonna get the ladder.
I mean, Iron Fist tosses the table
Again,
back out.
of the ring.
It's like the Odd Couple decorating out here.
Like, no, this doesn't belong in here.
I don't want to
Dragon
deal with
setting
that.
up the ladder.
Raw B just getting slapped down in the corner. Wait, why did Dragon set up the ladder? Raw B has been busted open.
Oh!
Iron Fist has been busted open.
Dragon drops them both with the bat.
Oh,
Iron Fist able to evade.
Oh, he's able to evade though. And Dragon rolls to the outside.
oh,
And hits the
ladder. The ladder fall on him. Raw B. Ground and pound.
hammer fists.
He's got the bat.
Oh,
Iron Fist taking another shot to the head. Robbie grabs the table,
is he gonna
runs
toss
to
it
the
out?
corner.
Seems like he's trying to
Do nothing
do
with it.
nothing with it. Really not sure what he was trying to do there. Iron Fist makes him pay.
Robbie, series of strikes.
Oh!
Goes in for the pin.
Dragon still under the
One,
apron, unaware of what's
two.
going on.
Oh!
That's a 2 count.
Oh! Dragon in with the shot.
Dragon just decimating his opponents. What is Robbie setting up here?
Oh, spikes right into the mat. Iron Fist trying to crawl away.
Trying to get back to his feet. Throws
Up
Robbie
and
to the outside.
oh, but he catches himself.
Oh. Drags him back in. What is he planning here? Oh, he's stretching him out.
Dragon trying to interrupt the action.
The Chowder Championship. I don't think it's a legal move, but the ref allows it.
Oh, kick to the face.
And Robbie is out of the match. Oh. Dragon just taking
Bad time to pose,
opportunity.
Iron Fist. Dragon hops to the outside to continue the work.
Gets Iron Fist back to his feet. Iron Fist sends him all the way to the stairs.
Oh,
That's a bad knee injury waiting to happen.
knee injury. You see how tall that man is? That was not his knee.
Fair enough.
Iron Fist up against the barricade. Reverse.
Able to get out of it.
Oh,
Robbie
breaks it up.
all up.
Drops Iron Fist and pursues Dragon.
Dragon waiting for him.
Can't quite get a hold of him. Oh, definitely got a hold of him right there.
Robbie coming back with acrobatics of his own.
Iron Fist in. Robbie meets him.
Swept the leg hard.
Iron Fist rolls back out.
Oh, Robbie catches him with a
Another
series of
big
strikes.
punch. Is this going to be enough?
Goes for the pin.
1, 2.
That's a 2 count.
Just 2. Robbie grabs the bat and Dragon
Dragon
runs
out.
away.
Little rope-a-dope there.
Oh, picture Robbie up.
Robbie with a
Chin buster.
Oh, he
oh
caught
my
him.
God.
He caught him. Oh!
gives him a hard backbreaker. Iron Fist back all the way to the top rope. What is he planning here?
Nothing. Awesome
He
job.
had a plan, but he did not have the
The distance.
Did not have the distance.
Oh.
series of slaps.
Oh.
And he
oh,
catches
man.
him.
He hits it.
He got his own. He was
This is a
inspired.
pin broken up by
Robbie.
Smart move. The champion not losing his belt just yet.
Oh, ow,
Dragon knocked Loopy.
Oh, Iron Fist brings Robbie back up.
Robbie blocks.
Oh, but he gets planted hard, and he rolls to the outside. Iron Fist turns his attention to Dragon here.
Dragon blocks. Quick shot.
Into a DDT. Will this be where Dragon walks out the champion?
Sun Tzu.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
that's
just
a 2 count.
Robbie back to his feet. Hits Dragon.
Ooh, they both miss.
Somehow both miss in midair.
Ooh, Robbie plants the back of the head and kicks the cheeks on Dragon.
Iron Fist rolls back out. Robbie sets. He's looking to end this.
Rolls over, tucks the head, and DDT.
Is this it? Does the champ continue?
1, 2, 3.
That's a 2 count.
We continue.
Robbie
goes
not
right for the
having
pin.
it.
Doesn't accept that as an answer.
2. Broken up by Iron Fist.
Oh,
Iron Fist gets taken down. Robbie
He
goes for
goes for
another
Iron
pin.
Fist.
1, 2. No, just a 1.
Iron Fist
Dragon
and
back to
All
his
three
feet.
on their feet. All three brawling hard.
Robbie plants Dragon.
Iron Fist goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Broken up by Robbie.
Oh,
Iron Fist rolls out, or Dragon rolls out. Iron Fist starts
Rip.
chopping down the tree of Robbie.
Goes for the pin on Robbie. 1, 2, 3.
That is it. Iron Fist walks away with the chowder belt.
He wins into the champion.
gets vengeance for his earlier match. Hits his Kamehameha.
I know, finally hits it.
Yeah.
There. Oh, no, that wasn't it. That's the one.
Boom! That could have been it right there. He just
Dragon
Dragon
should have been
showing his resiliency will be back in the next chowder matchup.
Here is your winner.
You will.
Iron Fist just bleeding from everywhere.
Congratulations, Iron Fist, walking into Autumn Annihilation next week as the Chowder champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and join that notification squad.
Or else.